These are 6 of the most unique stays in New Mexico.
Oh my God.
Some of them date back almost 100 years.
We had no idea that this is a historic building.
Some of them are made from recycled materials, some are operating totally off the grid, and all of them are unique and eco-conscious. What I found blew my mind, and I know you're gonna love it too. First stay is in an area just south of Las Cruces, in a converted garage from the 1930s that came with furry friends and a hot tub. This stay is solar powered and has amazing style. It cost us $91 per night.
This casita is adorable. I feel like we're in an old, it's all made of stone. I feel like we're in an old like monastery. This seems like it's gotta be super old and that they worked it into the construction. We have a fridge, we have a microwave, and there is, where did we go? Sprouts? Sprouts. So they had a lot of pre-made food, which was really convenient. As long as I have coffee and a fridge, I can make do for sure. The bedroom, though, is really cool. Our stuff already exploded around it a little bit, but look how cute this is. Have you jumped on the bed yet? Okay, ultimate test. Ooh. I feel like this place has so much character. Like the, what do you call this? The hand wash basin? The bowl? It's gold, and I love gold.
I love gold!
Check the shower out. Super nice. Oh, there's like a, look at this babe. It's like the New Mexico symbol in here. Even the soap dispenser is pretty and on theme. I love this place. The vibe is really nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
And all of that is pretty special, but I booked this for the hot tub.
And the value is actually amazing. I mean, it's a bit out of town, which is probably nice. It makes it quiet, but it was less than $100 per night, all in, all the fees in. Good morning.
Oh, hi.
Everybody's here. One for you. Did you steal? One for you.
That was a lot.
One for the kitty cat too. Las Cruces is the perfect jumping off point for White Sands National Park and the beautiful Organ Mountains. Next up, we revisit the classic architecture of New Mexico with this stay in Galisteo. Galisteo is just outside of Santa Fe, easily the most artsy city in New Mexico, and it can be pretty expensive, so it was pretty cool to be able to stay in this historic area just outside.
Welcome to the Pueblo Crib. Come on in.
This building was built with Pueblo bricks and has been in the family for generations.
Okay, first and foremost, watch your head. Everything is on the vibe. You've got all of the furniture having this like beautiful southwestern New Mexican feel. And one of my favorite parts is this fireplace. And it is still very much a working fireplace, I think. Here's the kitchen and the dining room area. Again, for the windows, you have to like... And again, you can just see how thick, how crazy thick these walls are. You have a fully equipped kitchen. It's got everything you need. Blender, coffee maker, toaster, microwave, full fridge, full stove with a working oven, all of the plates and pots and everything that you would need as well. The bedroom also has its own fireplace, so even just the look of it, everything is so cool. You've got another door to the outside, which you gotta like duck under. We've already stayed here, but I still have to do the ultimate bed test. Nice and firm. We've slept here 2 nights and it was really comfortable, and it was properly made when we first got here, but I think you can probably see that the blanket ratio has really shifted on the bed.
The alligator death roll.
I might alligator death roll when we sleep. I'm sorry, Garrett.
It cost us $140 per night for the fully equipped 1-bedroom house. Next, we're headed to Tijeras, just east of Albuquerque on the way to Sunny Mellow Farm. The Yoga Yurta was just outside of Albuquerque, which was perfect because we were there to explore for the Breaking Bad filming locations, but didn't necessarily want to stay right in the city.
Welcome to this beautiful yoga yurt.
This yoga yurta has everything you need, including its own outdoor kitchen, chill area, and yoga deck for $65 per night.
I don't know if you can see a running theme here, but many of the amazing places that I've found to stay here in New Mexico are out of town. This one is on a property that has a whole bunch of places you can stay. There's tree houses, there's little casitas, but I really wanted to stay in this yurt. If you just look around at the details, it's just so beautifully put together. I love the little thoughtful details, like the lamps and all of the little window coverings in here. And I love this skylight. I could see the stars through there at night. Just gorgeous. The bedspread is just so lovely. It was made when I got here, but I, once again, alligator death rolled. And this whole place has a lovely energy. I think you can tell. That alone says it. And the kitchen really has everything you need. There is a coffee maker here that grounds whole beans. Second Airbnb I've stayed in my life that had whole beans, and both have been in New Mexico. And then, you know, the normal things like we have a fridge, a freezer, microwave. This induction cooktop is amazing. It gets hot in like seconds, so it cuts down the time for cooking and all that. And dish drying rack, like really it's got all the things, convection oven down here, all the things that you need in order to like make meals, and there was really nothing lacking in this stay. Let me show you, behind me right now is this really lovely place where you can chill out and watch the stars and the sunset. This is so cool. It's a ping pong table. And then I really love this yoga deck. Look at how beautiful. Now let me show you my beautiful outdoor shower and bathroom. So that's the shower. It's open air with all these trees around it, which is so nice. It has hot water. It's really lovely. Just drains right down here. And here's the bathroom. This is where I wash the dishes, wash my hands, do morning things. And the toilet's just around the corner. And even though everything is open air, it's totally private, which is really nice. Except for Roland and I like to lovingly gaze at each other while I shower in the evenings. Oh, and this is Roland, in case you were wondering. And even though it feels like the desert, I keep finding that New Mexico has a lot of nature, a lot of like things growing. It's just whatever's suited to this environment. So this is probably the cheapest stay of the whole trip, and I've really been just blown away by it because I think the value is amazing. I mean, you cannot get a hotel for that. Another thing to mention is that the hosts here are just so nice. They like brought me oil and beans and extra food that I could cook. So that's what I just really love about these places that are, you know, owned by a family or individuals, where you just get the whole experience. I don't know how or why, but my fellow digital nomads, this has faster internet than I even have at my own house. So if you're working on the road, this is a really good spot. This is the only place I booked on this trip that I didn't book on Airbnb. I booked this on Glamping Hub.
Next, we're heading up to Taos, which has some of the most interesting architecture in New Mexico. My first Earth House stay is in this dome just south of town. It was built by women to be a place of solitude, and unlike the others, it has a water-free toilet situation. I booked it because it just seemed so unique. I mean, just look at it. This one comes in at $160 per night. Oh my gosh, how cute. How cute is this? Well, welcome to this adorable round Earth House. The second I saw it on Airbnb, I knew I needed to stay here because this was built by women. It really obviously has that touch. Immediately walking in, I just see this like really lovely shape of it, which is so cool. It's almost like little hobbit doors. It's just really entertaining. The bathroom is a little bit different. We are in a desert here, and in order to help conserve water, what they've done is put in a composting toilet. I've used these before. I used it when I was in the Philippines. They don't smell. I think they actually do a great job. Basically, you do your business and then you put these shavings on top that if you've ever had a hamster as a pet, would have been sort of like the hamster bed, if you will. I also love this beautiful mint colored bathtub over here. There's a little cactus near it, little salt lamp. There's just all these little details, and that's something that I've noticed is a running theme in New Mexico with these unique places I've stayed. There's so many little details to look at. And then we have the full kitchen. So this kitchen has really everything that you need. We've got a toaster oven here. There is a French press over there that I'm going to use shortly to make some coffee. We've got a little cooktop here. Got all these little skillets that we can use in the morning for our breakfast. Such a cute little boho look here with all of the colors and the lamp here, and I just really love it. Of course, we have our little eating area. My goodness. Third place I'm staying where they gave me whole beans in a grinder. New Mexico, I love you. Okay, but we obviously have to give the bed the ultimate test. Don't you love how there's just this skylight here that you can stargaze from? My hot tip for not getting woken up super early in the morning by this is just bring an eye mask. A lot of these places have lots of beautiful light in the morning, which isn't a big deal for me, but if it is for you, just wear an eye mask. Bed test. Oh, this is delightfully soft. And look at this bedspread, it's beautiful. We've got a desk where I can do my things. There is Wi-Fi here. And then even like a little seating area here. Let's check out the yard. Awesome door. Neat little spot to hang out outside. And another one. And then you come out here and you just look at this beautiful view and this really cool shed in front of me. That is the Taos Mountains out there. This is where you can ski. It's just so peaceful, so perfect for one person or a couple. I just love how secluded this is. We are in Taos, so this is somewhat close to the Earthship biotexture, but if that's not in your budget or it's already booked, this is a really good alternative. You also get to live in this more sustainable earth house.
For our last 2 stays, we are moving into the Earthship biotexture, a completely off-the-grid community. We planned the rest of our trip around these unique stays just to get a chance to understand what living like this would be like. Each one cost about $250 per night.
Wow! So this is a totally off-the-grid situation, and everything in here, I guess, was built using like recycled materials. This is all solar. It's completely off the grid, creating all of its own energy. Okay, this is the coolest part for a plant lover like me. Look at this happy, I think, banana tree. These are tropical plants. Like, I've seen these in Mexico before. I'm unsuccessfully trying to grow some at home. And they're so happy here. This is our bedroom over here. I love the way this house curves. It's so cool. I have to do the bed test. It's a nice firm mattress, but not too firm. You've got modern conveniences like TV, here's a heater, and there's Wi-Fi over there. We've got all these clear bottles on the wall, and this is our bathroom. Okay, this is our home for the next 2 days.
It's awesome.
Yeah. Woo! Living in an Earthship, baby.
So that Earthship was amazing, such a cool experience, and I liked it so much, I booked another one. So this is kind of considered like the flagship Earthship. It's called the Phoenix Earthship. It is like big, beautiful, and I'm parked outside of it right now. Let's check it out. Oh. Oh my God. Oh, I might cry. Oh. This is insane. Oh my God, look at the bathroom. Okay, here we have the bathroom, and I have to be honest, this was one of the things that made me book this place, because all of these bottles, which I now know it's 2 bottle ends that are put together, so they have to be matching bottles, just make for such a pleasing aesthetic. So this is the bedroom. There's bottles all throughout these walls. Theme is definitely red. You have the wood across the ceiling. This has that Gryffindor room flavor, and I can dig it as a Gryffindor. Here's another sleeping area, and this one has 2 beds in it, so I don't frankly know which bedroom I'm gonna use, because this bed looks really amazing, that bed looks really amazing, and the one in the bedroom looks really amazing. I think I have to do the jump test to know for sure. A nice firm bed, I can dig it, but I think I love the princess feel of the other one, so it wins. Something that's different about this one is there are animals here. There are chickens outside, there are fish in the koi pond, and there's food growing inside. So that's sort of the whole idea of the Earthship, is that it can feed you. It could feed a whole family, and that is really exciting. This is the atrium, and it's actually a little humid in here, which is amazing because we are in the middle of a desert right now. I'm looking at these adorable little birds. It smells amazing in here. This is where we have some citrus growing. There is a koi pond here that could also be tilapia, so you can eat those. As kind of a hippie who loves plants and has 60 plants at home, I am really just like so excited about having this beautiful atrium inside. That is super cool to me, that every time I take a shower or wash a dish, I'm actually in some way giving back to these plants. This room is just like a design dream. The fireplace here also has a waterfall. It is just so cool. It seems like this fireplace is about ready to talk to me and give me some ancient wisdom. It almost looks to me like a tree growing up. Just, yeah, really makes me feel like I am in a movie or something. This is one of the coolest rooms, the kitchen. It took me a little bit of time to figure out where the fridge was and how to open it, but it's just so cool the way that it's worked into the design here. Just like in the other Earthship, we have a stove here that is gas powered. There's a water filter at the sink. The fridge is always powered on, and that's all run again by solar, and then they have batteries to run it when the sun is not shining. Finally, this is the dining room, and again, all of these bottles on the wall, like I really wonder how many bottles went into the construction of this building, but aesthetically it is so pleasing. I don't know, everything about it is just so like well designed and well thought out. I'm so excited to spend the next couple of days in this Earthship, get to know it, and maybe by the end of it I'll be sold. Who knows? I've discovered one unpleasant thing. We've got chickens, fish, birds, and